Made in Hollywood.
Previsualization artists help the director place animated characters within a scene and decide on the proper camera angles and movements. Hamilton Lewis studied computer animation at Ringling College of Art and Design. Mr. Lewis has been nominated for a Student Academy Award and began working at DreamWorks Animation immediately after graduating.
Hi, I'm Hamilton Lewis, and I'm a Previs Artist at DreamWorks Animation on Kung Fu Panda 3, and you're watching Made in Hollywood, and here's a great scene from the movie.
Paul, you must take the next step on your journey. Incredible power awaits you.
So what exactly were your job duties and responsibilities on this movie?
Our job is to take the director's vision and turn it into the actual computer. And so we take the models and the characters and we put them in the set and combine everything, and we have the director in here and we walk around the set in a virtual world. So as we walk around the room with a handheld camera, we will see on the screen the set, and we can plan different camera angles and choose lenses and figure out where the action is going to take place in the set. So when we start, the director comes to us and we just start by watching the sequence through in storyboards. Then our job is to come in with the head of layout and with the director, and we get the set basically, which is a bunch of floating rocks. And we planned out, okay, he's going to start over here at the gate, he's going to jump to here, hit him here, and we plan out kind of a roadmap of where they're going to go in this set. And then we look at all these great paintings that the visual development guys have launched forth. They give us what the rocks look like, some of the lighting keys, and these great dramatic paintings that are almost impossible to obtain, but they're very gorgeous. And so here's the shot that we're going to look at today. It's when the collector, he's thrown Oogway on his back feet, he's taking over control, and he's going to suck him up into an amulet. And so we want this great side shot with the light beams from behind the collector. And our set looks like that. Here we have the collector, and Oogway's up there with the chains. So the animator gets my camera and the character position. So they'll get the framing that you have and the motion of the camera, and they'll get a locator basically where the collector's standing and where Oogway's standing. And then that's what they start with. They get the characters sitting here in T-pose. They don't keep my animation, they don't keep my effects or anything. They have a good laugh at it. But it's just to give them an idea and give the director an idea for screening purposes.
What is a normal day of work like for you?
It varies. We can go down to the motion capture stage and be shooting down there. We'll get in the suits, or we'll put animators in the suits, and we'll figure out, oh, is he gonna jump over here and pick it up with his right hand? Is this gonna face camera? Or are we gonna jump over here and pick it up with the left? What's that look like? And how can we plan the camera angles to match that? And so it's a lot of fun, but then we record all that, we record the camera action, and we bring it up to the computer and we input it, and then we figure out exactly the eye lines and tweak it. And instead of just shooting 25 shots, I'll probably shoot 50 or 75. And I'll give them options of, we can jump over the tree, we can go around the tree to the right, we can go around the tree to the left, and here's what it looks like. And so it's very iterative and a very creative process.
The supervising animator is responsible for communicating the vision of the director to a team of artists creating sequences for an animated movie. Ludo Buancho attended animation school in Paris, France. Mr. Buancho began working at DreamWorks Animation in 2008 and has worked as an animator on such projects as Megamind and Turbo.
Hi, I'm Ludo Buancho. I'm a supervising animator. You're watching Made in Hollywood, and this is a scene from Kung Fu Panda 3.
This is the Hall of Heroes.
Whoa! This place is
Awesome. You were gonna say awesome, right? Because it totally is.
As a supervising animator, what exactly did you have to do?
As a supervising animator, you have your team. You have a team of animators, and you're in charge of a sequence. So the movie is divided in different sequences. So every time you change location, it's a different sequence. And within that sequence, you have a huge amount of shots. And a team is assigned to that sequence. So usually it's like 5, 6 animators, 7 animators, and then you have a supervisor for that sequence.
Dad, what are you doing? We're not supposed to touch anything. Oh, sorry. Should I put it back? Yeah, you probably should. You look so cool, though.
So I'm just wanted to talk a little bit about that scene, that scene in the Jade Palace where basically Poe and his dad are connecting for the first time. And this is where we discover the playfulness of the character of his dad. When we start to animate on a shot, we have storyboards, which is just like a drawing version of the shots, but we start to work with something that we call Previs, which is basically a simpler version of the shot, so it would look a little bit like this. So you get a little sense of lighting, a little sense of scale of the character in frame, but You have very little information in the acting, and it's pretty much our job to actually do the motion, the acting, and the lip sync. So when we open the shot, the character is actually looking like that. And the whole point is just to give him an attitude, give him like the pose and the expression we need. So when we animate, we can pretty much do whatever we want. And the whole goal is just to find appealing, funny expressions. So, just getting this expression on camera, which is that angle, I can actually go in and then, tweak the expression just to make him a little bit different. So let's say if I wanted to just work on that expression, I could actually open the brows a little bit, open the lids a little bit, change the mouth shapes. It's all about building that expression on the character and building that pose that will actually, give either comedy or emotional moments.
Oh, I wonder what this does. I should pull it. I think I just peed a little.
Do you ever feel like you're constantly learning more stuff? Do you feel like you need to go back for more training or education?
I mean, you have the basics of animation that you need to learn to understand the process. And then for me, that when I went out of school and I came here, you feel you're coming out of school, you're coming out of a good school, you do student movies, you kind of like it, you feel like, it's good, like everybody says, oh yeah, your work is great. You come at DreamWorks, obviously you're gonna have to learn stuff, but I didn't realize how much I had to learn. So you kind of go back to school just starting working, you go back to school and you look at all these amazing people that are super humble, that just do amazing work, but it just looks gorgeous. So every day is kind of a learning process. Like you go in a movie, you learn the style of the people that are working on the movie, and then you feel like you get it. You leave that movie, you go to another movie and you learn that again. It's a people job as much as an animation job, so you really have to, be prepared to basically change the way you work, the way you interact with people, the kind of animation you do every time you actually go on a different show.
You must rediscover what it is to be a panda.
Yeah! There we go! Awesome! And
There.
I'm fine.